basement, and I'm here in mostly just in the summertime, but I've been very interested in the missions. And the reason I got started was because Cindy Lemke was in charge of adult ed, and Elsie Feister talked to her, and she said that not very many people were volunteering to come in and help with the quilting and so on. And I had always wanted to do that, but I never got around to joining. And so they decided to have an adult Bible school. And the men and the women came with their sewing machines, and the men had the cutters, and we used men's trousers and women's slacks, and we cut them into strips and then sewed them together. And that's the way I really got interested in it. And that summer, they went out to Camp Lacodia for camping, and we had made 32 quilts, and they tied them out there. And so that's what sort of got me started with the quilting. And I don't get to work all year long, but I try to do my part when it's here. And these quilts, this year, Lutheran World Relief sent 7,800,000 kits to 35 different countries. And the quilts and the personal kits are very important, like for disasters like earthquakes and typhoons and landslides and so on. And they go to help people of all economic situations at that particular part of the day. Let's see. Do you want to say anything?
Well, this is a sample of our backpacks, and they have 70 sheet notebooks, 4 of those, and rulers, pencil sharpener, blunt scissors, unsharpened pencils, rubber band, and ballpoint pens, and 1 box of crayons. And we have some left over from last year, but we can use any of those items, and they're good items to buy when the school sales are on at the beginning of the year. So we really, we've sent over 104 school kits this year, and but we'd like to keep that up. So it's wonderful if you can donate to this project or help put them together.
Yes, and many thanks to all the people who helped organize, and everything comes in a package, like the scissors and so on. And it takes quite a while to cut all those out of the package and have them all ready to go when we want to pack. And there's one of the kits which we haven't been making is called the personal kit. And this is very, very needed in the world, especially during disasters, which a lot of the quilts go for that too. Even refugees, it goes for that. And everything in this has to be bought. It's a small bath towel, not a real large, thick one, and a clipper, toothbrush, soap, and a comb, and a vial. And you put them all in here and wrap it up, and they just go to, when there's I know that during Katrina down in New Orleans, that the Lutheran World Relief emptied their stock.
They did.
Set them.
Well, in Kenya with the unrest, I'm sure there'll be lots of refugees picking up.
And it would be really nice if someone would step up and organize this maybe in February or March, and have a fundraising or ask people to go out and purchase these items and have them ready to go. It would probably take, how many do you think it would go in a box? Oh, probably take 10, 15? 10, 15 maybe, to go into a box. And we haven't been doing the personal kits. So that would be very nice if someone would like to do that. And one of the things that I noticed, it's probably kind of important, you have to ask, and once you've asked somebody, they come. And I want to tell you how proud I was of our church last year. We had a flood, and we lost a lot of things that were in the basement. and a lot of our supplies that we had built up. And it didn't stop. People came, they worked. There was no air conditioning. They quilted upstairs in one of the little rooms. It was, and I just made me feel so good to think that our church would step up and not say, well, we can't do it this year. It is all
Right.
okay.
Yeah, it's very
So-
important that they could do that.
This is just a very important mission because Jesus said the poor will always be with us. And I don't know if we really understand exactly what really poor is. And this is just so helpful to them at a time when they are really in need.
No, I think that's great.